Welcome everybody. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about combination. Let's start with this first scenario. Given a group of 7 students, 3 are choosing to pick up books for the class. So we are going to, at first we have a formula, little formula, which is n choose r. It tells you n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. So we have to determine which one is n in this example, which one is r. So n is the total number. It tells us the total number. So in this case, we have 7 students. R is the chosen number. So in this case, we choose 3 students. So I'm going to write down here 7 choose r equals 7 factorial over 7 minus 3 factorial. I'm sorry, hold on. 7 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Let me write here and choose r. I'm going to fix it. Hold on. Let me write here 7 choose 3 equals 7 factorial over 7 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So let's handle 7 factorial, 7 times, 6 times, 5 times, 4 times 3, because I would like to cancel 3 factorials. And what I'm going to have here, 4 factorial. Let me just stop at 4 factorial. 4 factorial, I'm going to cancel, times 3 factorial. So you can cancel easily, simplify or reduce 4 factorials. But you're going to have here 3 factorials and 7 times, 6 times 5, 3 factorials. Let's write it out. 3 times 2 times 1. Finally, you are going to have 3 times 2 cancel 6, and you're going to have 35. So there are 35 ways of choosing 3 students. Given that 50 choose 12, and I'm going to write down here 50 choose 12. And let me write down what is 50 choose 12. 50 factorial over 50 minus 12 factorial times 12 factorial. This means 50 choose 12. And it is equal to, in this example, it is equal to, let me copy that. Copy, and I'm going to paste here. It is equal to 50 factorial over 12 factorial times a factorial. And you can easily see that 50 minus 12 factorial equals a factorial. A equals 38. Example 3. We have given that 50 choose p. I'm going to write down again 50 choose p equals 50 factorial over 50 minus p factorial times p factorial. And I'm going to copy that. The question given here is 50 factorial over p factorial times 14. And you can easily see that 50 minus p equals 14, p equals 36. A selection of 8 muffins from a shelf of 21. So the total number is 21. 21 choose 8. What we are going to look for. So 21 factorial over 21 minus 8 factorial times 8 factorial. Find a little bit, let's modify. 21 is 21 times 20. 21 factorial, let's go down. 21 times 20 times 19 times 18 times 17 times 16 times 15 times 14 times 13 factorial. Here what we have here is 13 factorial, because 21 minus 8 ends up being 13 factorial times 8 factorial. You can simplify 13 factorials, and this is a little bit bigger than what I would like to handle. So you're going to grab your calculator. You're going to do the rest. Choose 14. So I'm going to write here q choose 14. Other side, what we have here, q factorial over q minus 14 factorial. Let me clarify here, q. So times 14 factorial equals what? I'm going to cut, of course. I'm going to copy this and paste here, equals q factorial over 12 factorial times 14 factorial. So q minus 14 equals 12. Q is 26. Example 6 are 5 choose 3 plus 5 choose 3 plus 5 choose 4 and 6 choose 4 equal. So at first let's find 5 choose 3 and let's calculate 5 choose 4 and 3 and 5 choose 4. So let's find out. 5 choose 3 is 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial plus 5 factorial over 5 minus 4 factorial times 4 factorial. So after handling this, what we are going to have here, 5 goes down and 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Here is 2 factorial times 3 factorial plus 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. No, 5 times 4 enough, I think. 5 times 4 factorial, because we have 4 factorial in the denominator. So we are going to have 1 factorial times 4 factorial. Finally, we are going to have here 3 factorials cancel, 4 factorials cancel. From the first we have 10, from the second we have 5, so totally we have 15. So what about 6 choose 4? Let's see. So 6 choose 4 is 6 factorial over 6 minus 4 factorial times 4 factorial. So 6 factorial, let's go down a little bit. 6 times 5 times 4 enough, I think, because we would like to cancel 4 factorials. So here is going to be 2 factorial, this is going to be 4 factorial, 4 factorials cancel, then we are going to have 15 here again. So 15 equals, look, this is going to be equal to, this is going to be equal to 5 choose 3 plus 5 choose, the sum of 5 choose 3 and 5 choose 4. So what we need to understand here, this is very important. Everybody, please pay attention. 5 choose 3 plus 5 choose 4 is equal to 6 choose 4. And we need to pay attention here. I'm telling you, we have two same numbers as total number, 5 and 5. And we have two numbers in a row, 3 and 4, one after another. This is very important. And we are choosing the bigger one, which is 4. And we just increase 5 by 1, which is going to be 6. We increase 5 by 1, which is going to be 6. So for the bottom part, we just, we have two numbers in a row. We choose the bigger one. That's it. So what if we have 7 choose 2 plus 7 choose 3? And you need to understand that we just increase 7 by 1. It's going to be 8. So we have 2 and 3, which is the big one, 3. So similar example from the previous example, we need to remember that 7 choose 3 plus 7 choose 4 is equal to easily 8 choose 4. This is the shortcut. You don't have to calculate all stuff. You just need to remember we just increase 7 by 1 and we have 3 and 4 in a row, like one after another. So we choose the bigger one, 4, and we just handle here. What we have here, there, 8 choose 5. So 8 choose 4 plus 8 choose 5 is, remember, it's going to be 9 choose 5. So I handle here. So we have 9 choose 5 plus 9 choose 6. Finally, you're going to have 10 choose 6. The answer is what? 10 choose 6. This is the short way. We don't have to calculate all stuff, all things. We just need to know the short way. And how can we understand the short way? You're going to look at the previous example. Okay, example 8, we have similar example here. As you see that 8 choose 4. 8 choose 4 plus 8 choose 5 is easily 9 choose 6. You need to understand, remember, we just increase 8 by 1 and we are picking the bigger one. So this is not going to be 6. I'm going to change it. This is going to be 5, of course. So the result is 9 choose 5. 9 choose 5 will be the answer. Example 9. We have again similar example. So we are practicing, we are learning, we are remembering. So we have 10 choose 4 and plus 10 choose 5 plus 11 choose 6, and what we need to clearly see that here is gonna be 11 choose, it's gonna be 11 choose 5, and what comes from the second 11 choose 6, and we increase the top by 1, 12 choose, and we choose the bigger one for the bottom. 12 choose 6 will be the answer. Here is gonna be the answer. This is the answer. So 12 choose 6 is gonna be the answer. What about example 10? So we are going to learn another thing in this example. This is another important thing. 5 choose 0 is 1, and you're going to calculate by yourself. It's not the big deal. So 5 choose 1 is 5. 5 choose 2 is 10. 5 choose 3 is 10 also. 5 choose 4 is 5. 5 choose 5 is 1. Totally, it's going to be 32. And we know 2 to the power of 5 is 32. So they are equal. And what we need to understand is, so if I write here 3 choose 0 plus 3 choose 1 plus 3 choose 2 plus 3 choose 3 is gonna be, of course, 2 to the power of 3. And we need to understand this. If I have n as a total, and if I start from 0, n choose 0 plus n choose 1. If I start from 0, and if I have n as a total, n choose 1 and n choose 2 plus n choose 3, and it's add up to n choose n, it's gonna be 2 to the power of n. The total will be 2 to the power of n. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.